What's the biggest line?
Well, there's a lot. I mean, that summarised so much was spoken there. So many troubling words, I got to say. I've earned my position might be the thing that jars me most of all. I've earned my position for what I've done at this club. This is not acceptable to me to be out with the team. That's what he's talking about. And we'll get into all the details. But for any player, Rebecca, to feel like they are undroppable or they have some divine right to always be in the team is crazy. That's crazy. That's a deluded, entitled superstar that feels like the manager wants him out the club. I'll say it. He kind of said it there, that somebody wants me out the club. It's just crazy. Everybody has to sit on the bench. And instead of coming out with this public statement, how about fighting for the team, for the manager, for the fans, of them supporting you? Of course, he's been magnificent for them. But a 2-year mega contract, the first little sign of some tough times for the team, the manager and him, and he goes publicly saying, this is not acceptable, I don't know what's going to happen now. I think we all know what's going to happen. He's probably going to leave the club.
Where do you start, Lee?
We've got highlighters all over the place. I've run out of ink. The thing that gets me is that it's very similar to what Robbie said, but the club always is bigger than the player and has to be bigger than the player. That's the thing that stands out for me, is because if you don't have that situation, then what if 3 or 4 of the other players think the same? All of a sudden, you've got anarchy on board. You've got a manager who's got players completely out of control. So the club has to be the main focus. It's Slot's main focus. He's trying to do a job. This is professional sport. We're not in the schoolyard playing, you know, as a 9-year-old. This is professional sport. That's why it's called professional. You get paid handsomely. He says, well, all the things I've done for the club. Absolutely. He's a legend of the club, or he was. When he's seen like this later on, and we don't know how this is going to end, but he's third highest record goal scorer for the club. So he is a legend. But you cannot behave in a way that jeopardises Liverpool Football Club. And that's the most important thing, bar none, bar anything. They're a brilliant football club. They're trying to run it in a way. Slot's trying to get them up the league. And all of a sudden, he's throwing his toys away and saying, do you know what? It's not my fault. Part of the problem. He is part of the problem because his numbers are right down, so he has to take the consequences of that, and that might be sitting on the bench for a bit. Just grow up.